Curtis Blaydes versus Rizvan Kuniev. Now, I don't know how Rizvan's fat ass got into the UFC when he tested positive for steroids 2 years ago, but who's going to win this fight? Well, first of all, who's going to win this fight? Let's take a look at their latest performances, in which Curtis Blaydes fought Jailton Almeida, in which Jailton Almeida started off great in round 1 until Curtis Blaydes knocked out Jailton Almeida in round 2.
Oh, man. Big hit.
And after this, Curtis Blaydes went on to fight Tom Aspinall for a second time, in which Tom Aspinall dropped and put a lot of punishment on Curtis Blaydes, and the rest ended up and stopped the fight in round 1. Now let's take a look at Rizvan's latest performances, in which he fought head-on for head-on, in which Rizvan started off very fast, took control of the whole entire fight, and Rizvan Kuniev won by decision. But then the fight was ruled a no contest since Rizvan tested positive for a banned substance. And after this, Rizvan went on to fight Hugo Cunha, in which Rizvan dropped and put a lot of punishment on Cunha, and the rest up and start the fight in round 1.
Now, I believe that this fight could end up not having so much exciting action, all because of Rizvan Kuniev, the steroid user, and that's simply because he's nothing special. He brings nothing into this fight, and honestly, I'm surprised that the UFC are giving him a fight with Curtis Blaydes, considering that he hasn't done anything in the sport, and he's a very boring fighter. His striking is not that impressive compared to the other top strikers in the division. All he has is wrestling, and even then, he sucks at it because he just looks towards using his wrestling, and he rarely has success with it, as he just ends up hugging and clinching his opponents, struggling to take him down, and when he does manage to take him down, nothing exciting ends up happening. So in this fight, I believe we're going to see Curtis Blaydes be a lot better on the feet. He's quicker and he's a way better striker. So I believe he's going to have the better moments and he's going to be landing the better shots. So if Curtis Blaydes doesn't knock out Rizvan Kuniev, he's definitely going to outland and outperform him. And once Rizvan Kuniev sees that he's no match for Curtis Blaydes, he's going to want to fight like a coward and try and win by just hugging Curtis Blaydes to gain some control time and just to stall the fight. But in the end, Curtis Blaydes is going to win this fight, proving to everyone that this was a pointless fight since Rizvan Kuniev is not a credible fighter. So in the end, I obviously got Curtis Blaydes winning this fight, and I could see him getting the finish. And afterwards, since Curtis Blaydes is ranked number 5, he needs to fight somebody in the top 10. The UFC really did him dirty by making him fight somebody who's a trash opponent, who doesn't have a good resume, and who's not an exciting fighter.